hard at all, you know. Not too hard at all. But yeah, even Halloween was very laid back this year. Johnny Appleweed, how are you? Yeah, Halloween was very laid back this year. Thanksgiving was also very laid back this year. And everything is going to be laid back because the place that we go to, um, they're hardly doing any holiday festivities this year. So um, we're just kicking it back and just doing local things. Don't know what I want to do for my birthday because you know how Michigan weather is. Because, like I said a few years ago, it was nice up here. So I figured, like, well, crap, we'll just go to Wayland, Oswego to the south and just hang out. We get to 76th Street and it started to snow real bad. And then by the time that we got to 84th Street is where the Tangiers mall is. We had to turn around and go back. It was so bad. They ended up closing the highway down. Uh, you know, I hear that those are making a huge comeback. The flip phone. That's what I've been hearing because I've been when I was watching the Michigan and Ohio State football game. I've noticed that there was a couple of commercials for flip phones and whatnot. Oh, and I did see the new preview for some people are like that. See, you and I, we were brought up kind of like tech savvy because everything was just starting to get like introduced. I remember when computers started to come in, and it was in the early 80s. In fact, I was in introduced to it in fourth grade a little bit, but they really started to come in when I was in middle school. And you know, and everything. So we kind of like knew what we were doing. But each generation, well, they can learn. We can learn from them, and they can learn through us, you know, and whatnot. But what's really cool, we have a few months ago we had our cable TV upgraded, and you can use voice, and it's so cool. And the search, which I'm going to be tending on using the search because that's what I'm used to. But if there's like a movie or an act, you know, there's a movie that you want to watch, but you know the actor, and you just type it in or use voice. And a lot of movies on demand you gotta like pay for, but there's places. Oh, I I've never heard of that place. I've heard the only nuclear one that I am familiar with was For My Island or something. I've heard of that. And of course um Chernobyl, but I've heard of that, but I never knew that we had one of those in Michigan. That I did not know. That I did not know. But yeah, it's moist, but it turned like quite brisk. But no, I had No idea.